This video is not for everyone. If you do not believe in God speaking through men, do not watch. If you think prophecy is just stories, do not watch. If you are not willing to prepare, do not watch. But if you feel something in your spirit, if you feel a check in your heart, this message is for you. This brother, he is not asking for money. He is not asking for followers. He is not asking for anything except that you listen, that you prepare, that you pray. Time is short. The 26th is coming. The day before it starts. He needs you to be ready. He needs you to be in the right place. He needs you to hear what Jesus showed him. This is critical. Have any of you had dreams about darkness, about the end times, about 2026? Comment "I had a dream" below and tell me briefly what you saw. Don't write long stories, just 2-3 sentences. I need to know if God is speaking to others too. If you haven't had dreams but feel something in your spirit, comment "My spirit is heavy." I need to see how many are feeling this. Tell us where you are watching from. The brother who sent this video, he initially made and sent it to his children, but he decided to not only save his family but everyone who cares to listen. So when you hear the word "my children," he was referring to his children whom he sent this experience to first before sending it to us. I will begin sharing today's experience. My precious children, EMMILY and CalMax, if you are watching this, then it has started. Make sure you, my grandchildren, are secure when this starts. And I am recording this because I may not be here when you see it. This is not for my channel. This is not for subscribers. This is for you, my bobbies. But I am sharing it because other fathers need to warn their children too. Other mothers, other families. You know what happened 3 weeks ago. The doctors told you my heart stopped. 13 minutes. They said it was a miracle I woke up, but it was not a miracle, it was a visit. I died, I was gone. And in those 13 minutes, I saw what is coming, not later, not soon, days from now. I need you to listen. I need you to get ready. I need you to go to the place I will tell you about. Please, please listen to me. When I left my body, I did not see a tunnel, I did not see a light far away. I was standing in a place filled with light, but it was not soft, it was bright, too bright. It hurt my eyes, I had to cover them, but I could still see the light through my hands. It was everywhere. Then I heard something, a sound. It came from above. It was not loud like thunder, but it was big, like it filled everything, like music and thunder mixed together. I looked around. There were many people there, hundreds, but they were not looking up. They did not hear it, only I heard it. I do not know why, but I was the only one. And then I looked up. The clouds started moving, not normal moving, not wind. They moved like someone was telling them where to go. They came together. They made a thick layer, dark, heavy, and I knew this was not rain. This was something old, something waiting, something that was held back before but now was coming. Suddenly, everything went dark. I cannot explain it right. It was not like nighttime, not like when you turn off the light and go to sleep. This was different, this darkness. It felt alive, like it wanted to be there, like it had been waiting. Like someone pulled a thick blanket over the whole world, and you could feel it on your skin, in your chest, heavy, wrong. I stood there, I could not move at first. My feet felt stuck. My eyes were open, but I could not see anything. Not my hands, not the ground, nothing, just black, thick black. And then the sound came from above, from everywhere. It was roaring, like a lion but bigger, like thunder but angrier. I have never been so scared in my life. Not even when I almost drowned as a boy. Not even when I got the phone call about your grandmother. This was different. This fear went inside my bones. My whole body started shaking. I could not stop it. My teeth were hitting together. My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. Boom, 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 like it wanted to break out of my chest. I tried to breathe, but the air felt thick, like breathing soup. I looked around. I could not see faces, but I could hear people. They were screaming, running, footsteps everywhere, slamming doors, car alarms going off, glass breaking somewhere far away. People ran into houses, into stores, into any building they could find. They did not care where. They just needed walls, something between them and that sky, that sound. I saw a woman fall down. She was holding a baby. A man picked her up. He was crying. Everyone was crying or screaming or both. Fear was everywhere. You could feel it on your skin like heat. You could smell it like sweat and something else, something metal, like blood but not blood, like the air itself was afraid. That sound, it made a whole nation fall down. I saw it happen, not just one city, I saw it spread. Like when you drop a stone in water and the circles go out, that is how it moved, fast. One moment people were standing, the next, they were on their knees, covering their heads with their arms like that would help. Like arms could stop the sky from roaring. They screamed. I screamed too. I think I did. I cannot remember my own voice. There was too much noise, too much fear. Then the power went out. I saw it happen. Not slowly like when there is a storm and lights flicker first. No, this was fast. 1 second. Lights in windows, street lights, car lights, everything. The next second, nothing. Complete dark, double dark. The dark from the sky and the dark from no power together because no one was ready. No one believed this could really happen. People laughed at those who warned them, called them crazy. Now those same people were in the dark too, trapped with everyone else. And the crying that started, I still hear it every day. When I sleep, I hear it in my dreams. When I wake up, I hear it in my head. It does not stop. Hundreds of voices, thousands, maybe millions, all crying at once. Different reasons, same fear, same dark. I hear children crying for their parents, parents crying for their children, old people crying because they knew this was the end, young people crying because they did not understand why. It is a sound I cannot escape, even now. Even in the light, I close my eyes and I am back there, in the dark, with the crying. The crying was not one sound. I need you to understand that. It was many sounds, layered on top of each other like a terrible song. First, I heard people crying because they lost someone, family members taken suddenly, a father calling for his son who was right there a moment ago, a daughter screaming for her mother who was holding her hand. Then, gone in the dark, in the panic, people got separated, people got trampled, people got lost and could not find their way back. The dark took them. I heard people crying in pain, sharp crying, screaming crying. They were in hospitals when the power went. Some were in surgery, the doctors were cutting. Then, black, machines stopped beeping. Machines stopped working. Medicine that needed to stay cold went bad. Pain medicine that needed pumps stopped flowing. Pain came back. Strong pain. The kind of pain that makes you wish you were dead. I heard a man screaming because his leg was broken and there was no light to fix it. No medicine to stop the hurting. He screamed for hours, or minutes, I do not know. Time did not work right in the dark. This was not just in one place. I saw it everywhere. I saw different countries. I saw places with snow, places with sand, places with big buildings, places with small houses, different languages, different skin colors, different flags, but the same fear, the same crying, the same dark. Everyone was the same in that moment, scared, lost, alone even in crowds. And in the middle of all this, in the middle of the crying and the dark and the fear, I saw why it was happening. I saw what was moving in the dark. Spirits, dark spirits. They were not hiding. They were not afraid. They were waiting for this. They knew it was coming. They had been waiting a long time, maybe years, maybe centuries, and they started moving right away. They did not wait. They did not hesitate. They were ready. They had plans. They went to specific places. They looked for specific people. They moved with purpose, like soldiers, like hunters, like they knew exactly what they were doing. I saw one go into a house, through the wall, like the wall was not there. I saw it find a man sleeping, an old man, alone. The spirit stood over him, watching. Then it did something, I could not see what, but the man stopped breathing just like that. And the spirit moved to the next house, and the next. They were working fast, while people were afraid. While people were confused, while people were looking for flashlights and candles, the spirits were working, taking, killing, destroying, and no one could see them. No one knew they were there. People just thought it was heart attacks, just thought it was accidents, just thought it was bad luck. They did not know they were being hunted. These were not just shadows. I need you to understand that. They were real, more real than the walls, more real than the floor under my feet. I could see them clearly, even in the dark. Maybe because of where I was. Maybe because I was not in my body anymore, but I saw them. And they saw me too. They looked at me, but they did not come for me. They had other work to do, and they knew exactly where to go. First they went to hospitals. I watched them move. They did not fly like in movies. They moved like black smoke that had arms and legs and eyes. No faces, just eyes, many eyes. They went into rooms where sick people were lying in beds, where babies were being born in the dark, where old people were sleeping and could not wake up. The power was out everywhere. The generators that were supposed to help, they failed, some caught fire, some just stopped. People were trying to help others with flashlights, but the flashlights were small. The batteries were dying, and they could not see well. They could not see what was standing right next to them. I followed one spirit into a hospital. I do not know why I could move like that, but I did. I went through the wall like the wall was air, inside the hospital. It was bad. People were screaming, not just patients, nurses too, doctors. Everyone was afraid. The elevators did not work. People were carrying sick people downstairs in the dark, dropping them sometimes. The spirits were everywhere in that place. They liked it there. They fed on the fear. I could see it. The fear was like food for them. It made them stronger, bigger. The spirits caused confusion. I watched it happen. A nurse was running. She had a flashlight. She was trying to get to a room. A baby was crying in that room. The baby needed help, but the spirit stood in the hallway. The nurse could not see it, but she felt it. She stopped. She looked around, confused. She turned left when she should turn right. She went to the wrong room. By the time she realized, it was too late. The baby in the other room. I cannot say it. I cannot. They made doors locked that should stay open. I saw a doctor pushing a cart with medicine. He was trying to get to the emergency room. People were dying there, needed the medicine fast, but the door locked. He pushed. He pulled. He hit the door. It would not open. The spirit was holding it. I saw its hands on the door, black hands. No one else could see. The doctor screamed for help, but everyone was busy. Everyone had their own problems. By the time someone came with a key, the medicine was not needed anymore. The people in that room, they were gone. They made medicine go to wrong people. I saw a nurse. She was tired. She had been working for hours in the dark. Her flashlight was dim. She could barely see the labels on the medicine. A spirit stood next to her, whispering. I could not hear the words, but I saw her face change. She looked confused. She picked up the wrong bottle. She gave it to a patient. The patient was already weak. The medicine was not for them. It was for someone else, someone who needed it, but now it was too late. The patient closed their eyes, did not open them again. The nurse did not know what she did. She still does not know. She thinks it was her fault. She carries that, but it was not her, it was them. They took lives. I saw it over and over, not random. They chose who, some people. They were supposed to die. I could see it on them like a mark. Not visible to human eyes, but the spirits could see it. They went to those people first, but some could have lived if there was light, if there was preparation, if the generators worked. If people had candles, if they could see what was happening, they would have lived. But the dark took them, the spirits took them, and no one knew. I saw them in the rooms with bobbies. New bobbies, just born. Some of them had the mark, some did not, the ones without the mark. The spirits stood over them, watching, waiting. Sometimes they touched the bobbies with their black hands. The bobbies would stop crying just like that. The mothers thought they were sleeping. They did not know. They were holding their bobbies, singing to them, praying over them, while the spirit stood there, watching. And the baby was already gone, already taken. The mothers would find out later. When the light came back, when they tried to wake their child, but in the dark, they did not know. They held their dead bobbies and sang lullabies, thinking they were keeping them safe, not knowing the danger was already there, already done. I saw them where people were already weak. Old people, sick people, people with broken bodies, places with sick people became hunting places. The spirits moved from room to room, like a farmer checking crops, like a shepherd checking sheep, but they were not caring for them. They were choosing, deciding, taking, and no one could see them. People thought it was bad luck. They thought it was just chaos, just the dark, just the fear, just accidents happening because no one could see. They did not know something was hunting them. Something was choosing who would die and who would stay alive a little longer. A man was having a heart attack. In the dark, his wife was trying to help him. She was doing chest compressions. She learned it once in a class years ago. She was crying, screaming for help, but the hallways were full of other people screaming, other people needing help. No one came. The spirit stood in the corner, watching. It did not touch the man. It did not need to. The dark did its work. The fear did its work. The man's heart stopped. The spirit moved on. The wife thought she did not do the compressions right. She blamed herself. She will blame herself forever, but it was not her fault. It was the dark. It was them. They were everywhere. And the worst part was the children who were alone, parents who went to find food, parents who went to find help, parents who died in the chaos, children left in houses, in apartments, in rooms, in the dark. The spirits found them too. They liked the children. I do not know why, but I saw them gather where children were. They circled the places like vultures, but vultures wait for things to die. These things, they help things die. They made it happen faster. A child crying for their mother, the spirit would touch them, just a touch. The crying would stop. The child would sleep, but not wake up. And when the parents came back, if they came back, they found their baby sleeping, peaceful, gone, taken in the dark, while the world fell apart outside. They did more. The spirits did not just take lives, they did other things too. Things that hurt people in different ways. The second thing I saw, they broke the food. I did not understand why at first, but I watched them. They went to big buildings where food is kept, warehouses, huge places with rows and rows of food, places with computers that keep food cold, freezers, refrigerators, places that move food to stores, distribution centers. The computers failed, not just from the power. The spirits touched the computers, I saw it. They put their hands on the machines. The screens went crazy, numbers changing, systems crashing, and when the power came back on later, the computers did not work right. They were broken inside. Food went bad, fast. The freezers stopped. The cold air went away. Meat started to smell. Vegetables turned black. Milk went sour. Millions of dollars of food, gone in days and hours even. Trucks did not move. The systems that told trucks where to go, they were broken. Drivers did not know where to pick up food, did not know where to take it. They sat in their trucks, waiting, hopping for the computers to work. But the spirits had broken that, had planned that. Ships turned around. They could not dock. The systems that controlled the ports were down. Food sat on ships, while people on land were hungry. Stores became empty fast. People were already scared from the dark. Now they were hungry too. They went to stores, but the stores had no power. Cash registers did not work. People could not pay with cards. The machines were down. Some stores let people take food for cash. But who had cash? Everyone uses cards now. Everyone uses phones. Those did not work. People got angry. They started taking food without paying, fighting over cans, over bread, over water. Store owners tried to stop them. Some got hurt, some got killed. The spirits watched. They liked this. The fear got bigger. The anger got bigger. They fed on it. They grew stronger. And the third thing, this is hard to say. I do not want to say it, but I have to. You need to know. I saw another country watching. They were far away, but they could see what was happening to us. They knew this was coming. They had prepared while our country was in dark and fear. They were getting ready. They had meetings. They made plans. They moved soldiers. They put people in hidden places near our borders, in places we were not watching because we were looking at our own problems. We were in the dark. We could not see them coming. They waited for us to be weak. They knew we would be weak. The dark made us weak. The fear made us weak. The hunger made us weak. The crying made us weak. They waited 14 days, exactly 14 days after the dark started. Then they attacked. From places we did not know they were, places we thought were empty, places we thought were safe. They came out of the dark, out of the shadows, out of the places they were hiding. More people died from this than from the dark. The fighting was bad, guns in the dark, explosions lighting up the sky for seconds. Then dark again, people running, people screaming. Soldiers who could not see who they were shooting. Soldiers who could not see who was shooting at them. Chaos, blood, fire, and the spirits. They were there too, in the middle of the fighting, taking more lives, feeding on more fear, making it worse, making soldiers afraid, making them run, making them hide when they should fight, making them fight when they should run, confusing everyone. The country was broken, not just the people, the country itself. The government could not talk to each other. No power, no phones, no way to organize, no way to lead. The army was scattered. The police were trying to help their own families. Everyone was on their own. Money was gone, not just cash. The banks, the computers that hold money, they stopped working. People lost everything. Their savings, their retirement, everything they worked for. Gone, in the dark, in the chaos. Everything was broken. No one knew what to do. The president was in a bunker somewhere, could not talk to anyone. The governors were hiding. The mayors were overwhelmed. There was no plan, no one had planned for this. No one thought this could happen, and now it was happening, and no one could stop it, no one could fix it. The dark kept going, the spirits kept working, the enemy kept attacking, and the people just tried to survive. 1 day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 minute at a time. I saw a man sitting in the street. He was not hurt, not physically, but he was broken inside. He had lost his wife in the dark, lost his children in the attack, lost his house in a fire, lost his job, lost his money, lost everything. He sat there in the middle of the street, while people ran past him, while fighting happened around him. He just sat, looking at nothing. The spirit stood behind him, not touching him, just standing there, watching, waiting. It did not need to take him. He was already gone, already empty. The spirit just waited for his body to catch up with his soul. That is what they did. They waited. They were patient. They had time. They had all the time in the world because the dark was their time. The dark was their home, and we were just visitors there. Visitors who did not know the rules. Visitors who were not prepared. But something bothers me, something I do not understand. After 3 days, the light came back. The sun returned. People came out of their homes. They thought it was over. They were happy. They thanked God. They cried with relief, but I saw more. There was another darkness coming. I do not know when, maybe right after, maybe days later, maybe weeks. I did not see the time between. I just know. After the light came back, there was more darkness coming, and I do not know how long that one lasts. I do not know what happens in it. This is why I am recording now. The first darkness is coming soon, very soon, but there might be more after. You need to be ready for more than one time, not just one event. A time where light and dark fight, where you cannot trust that light means safety. In the middle of all this, while I was watching and feeling horror, I felt peace suddenly. It came out of nowhere, like someone turned off a switch. The fear was gone. The shaking stopped. My heart slowed down. Someone was there. I knew it before I turned. I could feel it, like warmth on my back, like someone standing close behind me. I turned, and Jesus was standing there, right there. In the middle of everything I was seeing, the dark was still there, the crying was still there, the spirits were still there. But he was there too, standing in it, not affected by it, looking at me, his eyes. I cannot explain his eyes. They had everything in them. Love, so much love, like a father looking at a child who fell down. Power, like he could stop all of this with one word, urgency. Like he needed me to understand something fast. And peace. The peace was the strongest. Looking at him, I felt peace for the first time since I died. I fell down. My legs just gave out. I could not stand in front of him. I went down on my knees, then on my face. The ground was not dirty there. It was clean, soft, like grass but not grass. I do not know what it was, but I was on the ground, crying, shaking again, but different shaking, not fear shaking. Something else, something I cannot name. He came to me. I felt his hand on my shoulder, then under my arm. He lifted me up. He was strong, stronger than he looked. He held me, both arms around me, like a father holds a son who had a bad dream, and I felt strong again. The horror was still there. I could still see it happening around us, but I could bear it now because he was holding me. I asked him when. I needed to know. My mouth was dry. My voice came out rough, like I had not spoken in days. When will this happen? I was thinking of you. Emily, Calmex, your faces came into my mind clear. Like you were standing right there. I could see you. I could see your eyes. I do not want you to see this. I do not want you to feel this fear. I do not want you to be in the dark, to hear the crying, to see the spirits, to feel the hunger. I want you to be safe. I want you to be somewhere else, anywhere else. So I asked him, when? So I can warn you, so I can get you ready, so I can protect you. Jesus did not speak. He looked at me. His eyes were sad, like he wished he could say something different, something better, but he did not speak, not one word. Instead, he reached into his robe. He pulled something out. It was a scroll, old-looking, like paper, but not paper, like it was made of light, but solid, real. He held it out to me. I took it. My hands were shaking again, but different shaking now. I opened it. It unrolled in my hands, longer than I thought. I saw dates written on it, days of the month, numbers, written in something dark, not ink, something else. I looked at them. January, February, March, all the months, all the days, numbers in rows, but then I saw it. 3 days were empty, no dates there, just blank. Empty spaces where numbers should be, holes in the list, missing. And I understood without him saying, those empty days, they are when this happens, the darkness, the spirits, the attack, everything I saw. It happens on days that are not written there, days that are taken out, set apart. I looked closer, I saw the 27th was empty, a blank space where 27 should be. The 28th was empty, nothing there. The 29th was empty, 3 days together, set apart, for this, for the darkness, for the horror, for everything I saw. I looked up at him, he was watching me understand. His eyes were still sad, but there was something else too, hope. Like he was waiting for me to do something with this knowledge, like he gave me this so I could help, so I could warn, so I could prepare, not just my children, but others too, everyone who would listen, everyone who would believe. The scroll was still in my hands, warm, real. I did not want to let go of it, but I knew I had to. I had to come back, I had to tell you. Then Jesus told me what to do. He showed me 3 things that would save your life, 3 things that would protect you, 3 things that I need you to do exactly as I say, not part of them, not most of them, all of them, every single one. First, store water and food. This sounds simple, but it is not simple. You need to think about this carefully. You need enough for 3 days at least. That means more is better, but prepare for 14 days, 2 weeks. The dark is 3 days, but what comes after lasts longer, much longer. The power does not come back right away. The stores do not open right away. The trucks do not move right away. People do not go back to normal right away. 14 days. Maybe more. Prepare for 14. Get candles, not just 1 or 2, many boxes of them. The long ones that burn for hours, and matches. Many boxes of matches. Keep them dry, keep them safe. Get flashlights too. But batteries die. Candles are better, they last longer. They do not need batteries. Get lanterns if you can. The kind with oil, old-fashioned. They work when nothing else works. Get can openers that work by hand. Not electric, not the fancy kind, the simple kind. Metal strong because you will have canned food, and if you cannot open the cans, the food does not help. I saw people with food they could not eat, stacks of cans, no way to open them. They tried. They used knives, they got hurt. Some got infections, in the dark, with no doctors. Get can openers, more than one, in case one breaks. Get medicine that does not need cold. Think about what you use. What your mother uses, pain medicine, stomach medicine, medicine for allergies, medicine for cuts, antibiotic cream, bandages, gauze, tape, scissors, tweezers, everything. Fill a whole bag, a whole box, because hospitals will not be open. Doctors will not be available. You will be on your own if someone gets sick. You are the doctor if someone gets hurt. You are the nurse. Prepare for that. Get protection. I do not want to say more about this, but you know what I mean. Things are dangerous in the dark. Desperate people do desperate things. Hungry people do hungry things. Scared people do scared things. You need to be able to protect yourself, to protect each other. Get what you need. Learn how to use it before the dark comes, not after. Get more water than you think. You always think you have enough. You do not. Water is the most important, more important than food. A person can live weeks without food, only days without water, and when power stops, water pumps stop. The water in your pipe stops. The water at the store sells out fast. People will fight over water. They will hurt each other over water. Get water, gallons and gallons. Fill every container you have, bathtubs, sinks, buckets, everything. Store it, hide it. Keep it safe. Get a radio that works without plugging in. The crank kind, or the kind with batteries. But get one that picks up emergency stations, that picks up weather, that picks up news. Even if the news is bad, you need to know what is happening, where the danger is, where help might be, when the light is coming back. Information is power in the dark. Information is survival. Get batteries, many batteries, all sizes. The ones you need for flashlights, for the radio, for anything else. Store them in a cool place. Check them, make sure they work. Do not wait until the last minute. Do not think you will get them later. Later is too late. Later is when everyone else is trying to get them too, and there are not enough. And people are fighting. Get them now. Today. Get cash money, real money, paper money. Coins, banks will not work, ATMs will not work, cards will not work, the computers that run everything. They will be down, your phone will not pay for things, your card will not swipe, only cash. And people will want a lot of it for simple things, or they will not want it at all. They will want food, water, medicine, but some things you can only get with cash. Have cash, hide it, keep it safe. Do not tell anyone you have it. Get warm clothes. It might be cold when heat stops. Depending on when this happens, if it is winter, you will freeze, you will die of cold. Get blankets, many blankets, thick ones. Get coats, hats, gloves, socks, many socks if your feet are cold. Everything is cold. Get sleeping bags, the kind for camping. They keep you warm when the house is cold, when there is no heat, when the windows are open or broken. Get things to seal your windows and doors, not just for cold, for what might come when no one can see outside. Plastic sheeting, tape, nails, boards, things to cover windows so no one can see in, so no one knows you are there, so no one knows you have food, have water, have light. In the dark, light is dangerous. Light means you have something. Light means you are prepared. Light means people will come to you, desperate people, hungry people, scared people. Seal your windows, keep the light inside. Keep the dark outside. This is not panic. I need you to understand that. This is not crazy. This is wisdom. Joseph did this before the hungry time came in the Bible. He stored food for 7 years. 7 years because he knew hard times were coming. He prepared when there was still time to prepare, while the sun was still shining, while the crops were still growing, while people were still laughing and eating and not worrying. He prepared then, so he would be ready later. That is what I am asking you to do. Prepare now. While there is time, while there is light, while there are stores open, while there is food on shelves, prepare now. Second, when the dark starts, go to the place I will tell you. I cannot say it here, not on this video, not where everyone can hear. I will tell you separately, a place only you know, only we know. When the dark starts, go there immediately. Do not wait, do not pack, do not hesitate, just go. And when you get there, do not leave. No matter what you hear, no matter what you see, no matter what happens outside. You will hear things outside, voices, calling your name, calling for help. They will sound like me, EMILY. They will sound like your mother, CalMax. They will sound like people you love, people you trust. They will say they are hurt. They will say they need you. They will say they are scared. They will say come outside, come help. Open the door just for a second, just to talk, just to see. Do not open the door, do not go out to help. The spirits can sound like people you love. They can copy voices. They know your mother's voice. They know my voice. They will use it against you. They will try to make you open the door, to make you come outside, into the dark where they are waiting, where they can take you. Do not do it. You cannot help anyone if you become a victim, if you go outside. You do not come back. I saw it happen. I saw people open doors for voices they recognized, voices they trusted. And the things outside, they were not people, they were worse, much worse. Stay inside, stay quiet, stay hidden. No matter how much you want to help, no matter how much you love the person you think is outside, if they are really outside, they will understand. They will know you are following instructions. They will know you are being safe. And if they are not really outside, if it is a trick, you will be safe. You will be alive. That is what matters, being alive, being safe, being ready for when the light comes back. Third, pray all the time during those 3 days. Not easy prayer, not the kind of prayer you say before dinner, not the kind of prayer you say when you go to bed. Serious prayer, desperate prayer, the kind of prayer you say when your life depends on it, because it does. Your life depends on it. Your soul depends on it. Everything depends on it. Pray Psalm 91 over where you are. Read it out loud, again and again. Let the words fill the room. Let them fill your heart. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Say it until you believe it, until you feel it, until it is real. 1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. That is the promise. That is the protection, but you have to speak it. You have to claim it. You have to believe it. Pray about the blood of Jesus over doors, over windows, over every entrance. Speak it out loud. Do not just think it, say it. The blood of Jesus covers this place. The blood of Jesus protects this door. No evil can enter here. No spirit can come through here. This place is covered. This place is protected. This place is holy. Say it with power. Say it like you mean it. Say it like you believe it, because the dark is real. The spirits are real, but the protection is real too. The blood is real. The power is real. You just have to use it. You have to claim it. You have to stand in it. Pray out loud. Do not just pray in your head. The enemy cannot hear your thoughts, but he can hear your voice. And when he hears you praying, when he hears you claiming protection, he knows you are covered. He knows he cannot have you. He moves on to easier targets, to people who are not praying, who are not covered, who are not protected. Be the one who is praying, be the one who is covered. Pray with power, not weak, not doubtful, not hopping maybe it works, knowing it works, believing it works, standing in the authority that Jesus gave, the authority to cast out evil, to command spirits to leave, to declare protection over your home, over your family, over your life. Use that authority. Do not be afraid, do not be timid. The darkness is afraid of you when you pray. The spirits are afraid of you when you speak with power. They have to listen. They have to obey. That is the truth. That is the promise. That is your protection. These three things are not just ideas. They are not suggestions. They are not maybe. They are life or death. They are protection or danger. They are the difference between seeing the light again and not seeing it, between being here after and not being here. Please do them, please, for me, for your mother, for yourselves. Do them exactly. Do them completely. Do them now, before it is too late. I asked him where is safe. I needed to know. My mind was racing. I was thinking of places. Maybe Texas is safe. Maybe Colorado, maybe somewhere else. Maybe a big city. Maybe a small town. Maybe a building, a church, a basement, something underground. Something with strong walls. I needed to know where to send you, where to tell you to go. What place, what city, what building? Where will the dark not reach? Where will the spirits not go? Where will you be okay? He told me something that still makes me shake. Even now, even after I woke up, even after days have passed, I still shake when I think about it. He said it will be everywhere, everywhere. No place is safe from this. The dark will cover everything. The whole world, not just one country, not just one state, not just one city, everything, everywhere, no matter where you go. The dark will be there, the spirits will be there, the fear will be there. There is no running from it. There is no hiding from it. It comes to everyone. But then he said something else, something that gave me hope, something that made me breathe again. He said, the elect will be safe, the people of God, the ones who belong to him. They will be protected, but only if they do what he said, only if they follow the instructions, only if they prepare, only if they pray, not because of where they are, not because they picked the right city, not because they found the perfect building, not because of geography, not because of location, because of who they are. Because they are his, because they prepared when he warned them, because they prayed when he told them to pray. That is the protection. That is the safety, not the place, the person, the relationship, the obedience. The place I will tell you about, the cabin. It is not special because of where it is on a map. You could point to it. You could drive to it. It looks like any other place. Trees around it, mountains near it. A simple building, wood and stone, nothing fancy, nothing that would make someone say, that place is holy, that place is protected, that place is safe. It does not look special, but it is special. It is special because of what happened there, because your grandfather built it with his own hands, because he prayed there, every morning, every night on his knees for years, for decades, because your mother was born near there, because promises were made on that ground, because God met people there, because tears were cried there, because prayers were answered there, because protection was put there. Layer by layer, year by year, prayer by prayer, it is covered, it is set apart, not because of the wood, not because of the stone, because of what happened there, because of the prayers. You need to go there, you need to be there before the 27th. Do not wait until the 27th morning. Do not think you have time. Do not think you can leave that morning. Be there the day before, the 26th. Be there when the sun goes down on the 26th. Be inside, be ready, be prepared. Do not wait, do not hesitate, do not delay. Go there, stay there. And bring others if they will come, if they believe you, if they listen, if they prepare. Bring them, do not go alone. It is better to be with others, others who pray, others who believe, others who are covered. The strength is in numbers. The protection is stronger when more people are praying, when more people are covered, when more people belong to him. Bring your cousins if they will come. Bring your friends if they will listen. Bring anyone who will believe, anyone who will prepare, anyone who will pray. Do not go alone. Do not be alone in the dark. Be with family, be with believers, be with the elect. That is the safety, that is the protection, that is the plan. But there is more. I need you to understand this part. It is important, maybe the most important. Jesus did not just say how to survive. He did not just give instructions for staying alive. He said how to fight. He told me to find intercessors, people who will pray, people who will stand in the gap, people who will cry out to God when others are sleeping, when others are afraid, when others have given up. Because God showed me this, showed me what is coming, so that people can pray, so that we can ask God to change things. Prophecy is not just knowing what will happen. It is not just information. It is invitation. It is asking God to do something else, to do something different, to have mercy, to change the plan, to shorten the time, to protect more people. God is looking for people who will stand in the gap, who will pray for mercy, who will ask for protection for those who did not prepare, for those who did not listen, for those who laughed, for those who ignored. That is why I am sharing this, not just for you, not just for my family, for everyone. I need people who will pray at night while others sleep, while the world is quiet, while the darkness is deepest, who will cry out to God to move his hand, to change his mind, to show mercy. The 27th, 28th, and 29th are coming. They are marked. They are set apart, but prayer can change things. It has before in the Bible, in history, when people prayed. Things changed. God listened. God responded. God acted. If people pray, maybe the dark will be shorter. Maybe instead of 3 days, it will be 2 or 1. Maybe instead of total dark, it will be partial. Maybe the attack will be smaller. Maybe the enemy will not come. Maybe more people will be protected. Maybe more lives will be saved. Maybe more souls will be spared. Prayer is our weapon. It is the only weapon we have, and it is stronger than any gun, stronger than any army, stronger than any darkness. We need to use it now, not later. Not when it starts, now before it starts. While there is still time, while there is still light, pray now. EMMILY and Calmex. My Bobbies, my precious children, go to the cabin in Colorado, the one Grandpa built with his own hands, the one with the porch that creaks, the one with the fireplace that smokes a little, the one where we used to go for summer. Do you remember? Do you remember the smell of the wood, the sound of the birds? Everything you need is there. Water in the tanks, food in the pantry, supplies in the closet, everything. The key is under the third board on the porch, the loose one. The one that wiggles when you step on it. You know which one. Lift it up. The key is there, wrapped in plastic, waiting for you. Be there by the 26th. Do not wait. Do not think you have time. Do not pack slowly. Do not hesitate. Go there. Get there. Be there before the sun goes down on the 26th. And then stay there. Do not leave, no matter what. And pray like you never prayed before. Not small prayers. Big prayers, desperate prayers. Pray for you, pray for your safety, pray for your strength, pray for your mother, pray she listens, pray she comes with you. Pray for people who will not listen to this warning, people who laughed, people who said I was crazy, people who said this would never happen. Pray for them anyway. Pray that God has mercy. Pray that they wake up. Pray that they see. Pray that they get ready. Pray that it is not too late for them. I do not know if I will be with you. I do not know what I am supposed to do in this. Maybe I am supposed to warn others. Maybe I am supposed to stay here. Maybe I am supposed to go somewhere else. But I know I was sent back to tell you, to warn you, to get you ready. And I have done that now. I have told you everything. I have held nothing back. I have been honest, even when it was hard, even when it scared me, even when I knew you might not believe me. Whatever happens, know I love you. Know I love you more than my own life. Know I saw what waits after this. Know there is hope. Know there is light after the dark. Know Jesus is real. He is alive. He is coming, not just in dreams, not just in visions, really coming, soon, very soon. Be ready for that too. I love you. I will see you after this is over on the other side. In the light, be ready. Please be ready. I am begging you, be ready.